Thursday, June 19th, 2025. Yep, back at the dacha. And what do I got planned for today? Well, I need to work on the drainage system, the chebin, the fabric wrapping. Got to do all that. Plus, I got to dig out the ditch. Got to keep doing it. Can't stop. Got to get it done before it really gets hot. What's the weather like? Well, there's a little bit of a breeze. So let's check my branches. They seem to be moving. Same with the leaves over here on the lilac. What's the temperature like? Let's go take a look. 23.5 degrees Celsius. All right, 23.5 degrees Celsius. It's not too bad. If it's breezy, it's even better. But the humidity is so-so. So I'm gonna have to pace myself not to overwork. Otherwise, it's just you lose the whole motivation to do things when you just get all drenched. I brought a lot of water with me, so got to stay hydrated. I usually freeze my water the night before so that it slowly thaws, and I always have cool water to drink. All right, let's grab the wheelbarrow. Let's grab a shovel. Let's start working. All right, let's go. So, Vika, what do you got planned for today?
I don't know. There's so many things I don't even know where to start.
Okay.
Maybe I'll have my coffee.
Yeah.
Look at the lettuces.
Okay.
Get inspired by something. Grandma is bringing some flowers.
Okay.
Enjoy.
Yeah.
A little bit of shade, and we'll think of something.
All right. Well, it's definitely going to be interesting to see what you accomplish at the end of the day. It's the same thing with me. Sometimes I don't know what I'm going to do, and then you end up the day with accomplishing 3 or 4 or 5 different things.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, I better get the soil out of the car. So we stopped and...
I planted 5 petunias, and I need more.
More soil?
Yeah, I ran out.
How many bags of this soil have we purchased so far this year?
5, 6.
5, no more. Since April?
Well, it's better than digging it from somewhere.
Yeah.
Much easier.
All right, well, I'll go get it out and then I'll start with my drainage. All right, enjoy your break. So yesterday I came over here for about 2 hours, and I came to water the grass that it was planted. So just putting water onto the fabric. And after I did that, I'm like, you know what? I still got some time. I'm gonna dig the ditch out for the drainage. So I'll turn the camera around and I'll show you what I did yesterday. Okay, here it is. So I dug this out pretty much right from over here, maybe about, I don't know, 4 or 5 feet. So about 1.5 meters from here, I started digging. And I dug the trench out. Let's go for a little walk. So to the corner, took it all the way down here. So here it is, to this corner right here, and just up to that corner. And I stopped and I thought, well, that's enough. And this next section, which is pretty rough, it was dug out 2 years ago. I don't know if I'll get to it this year or not, but this right here is what I want to get done. I need to get this done because this is where we do all the walking, and don't want to be bouncing over or having little bridges like this in order to get from one side of the lawn to the other. So if I could finish up to here and have everything planted, that right there could be done in the fall time or some other time. Nobody goes over there anyways. So this is it. This is what I got to do. I got to put the fabric down, bring the chebin, cover it up, and start hauling soil so that in a week, and I'm giving myself a week, that by the time this is all done and put in with the soil, the grass will already be growing in that section. I can pick up that fabric and I can continue to lay it down here because I don't have any fabric and I don't want to use the new stuff over there. So that's it. So I got my work cut out for me. All right, let's go cut up some fabric because I have one large piece and I need to cut it in half. Here's the fabric. So I'm going to open it up, I'm going to lay it out, and then I'm going to cut it in half to make 2 pieces out of this one large piece. Okay, so here it is. This is the long sheet, and we're going to fold it over, and then I'm going to cut it in half. There it is, all cut, and I'm using these box cutters like this. So I'm just cutting a line right across, and Vika is holding it for me. And we're gonna get 2 pieces out of this one piece. All right, so there it is. Vika is rolling up 1 piece, and I'm gonna roll up this piece. 1/2 of the sheet is laid out here. This is all that I get out of the half section that was cut, and the second half we'll probably make it about to that bridge right there, maybe a little bit closer towards us. So now that this is laid and I got it all set up, I can start hauling the chebin, the drain rock, and start filling this in. All right, let's go at it. Okay, the chebin, or the drain rock, is all in. And I even laid the fabric down this way to send it all the way down that way, so I can actually have more completed today. So my objective now is to fold everything up and hold it down just like those bricks. Hold everything down, and then the hard part's gonna come. I'm gonna have to start bringing the dirt in. So I need to take the shovel and start scraping away all the rough berms so that I can get the good soil and start filling this in. All right, let's go to work. Well, just like that, I folded the fabric over and weighed it down with the bricks. There it is. Now I'm gonna go and start getting some dirt from the old potato field. Start knocking down those berms that kind of go up and down. So start leveling them off and start bringing the dirt over here, and slowly but slowly I will start covering everything up. I don't know how much I'm going to get done because the humidity is just starting to go up through the roof. I mean, check this out. Look at this. It's like I'm taking a shower right now, but I'm getting it done. So my motivation is, the faster I get this thing done, the sooner I'll be able to start on some other projects where I won't be right in the direct sun and just melting away here. Anyways, let's get back to work. Here we are, taking a closer look at where I'm going to be getting my dirt from. So this right here used to be a row of potatoes, and you can see there's a berm right there. So what I need to do is scrape off all this grass and turf, and underneath it there's going to be some really good soil, and I'm going to get that and put it into the wheelbarrow and start filling in my ditch. All right, let's go to work. Another thing that I need to do is I need to make my setback further, pushing it back. So I need to get rid of all this grass right here, because if my lawn is going to go right there, the setback has to be at least 1/2 meter, so that once this starts to grow high, see, like those big leaves right there, they're not going to be going over the lawn. So I called this section right here the setback. So I'm going to need to push it back a bit more, because this right here is going to be the lawn. There it is. All that taken out, that took about 10 minutes. So that was 3 wheelbarrow loads like this. So I just got down and pulled everything out and then raked everything, and it exposes 1, 2, and of course this one, which is part of the lawn. So there are 3 lines, and I'm gonna knock them down. So this will increase our lawn space, and the dirt that is taken from these humps, it's gonna go to fill in the drainage. And there you go, killing 2 birds with 1 stone. All right, let's go back to work. Okay, I got this all scratched out, so I just skimmed off the top, and you could see the way it goes, the whoop-de-doos goes up and down, up and down. So what I want to do now is level everything off and take that soil and put it into my drainage ditch. All right, let's start leveling. Well, let's see what Vika's up to. Vika, what are you snipping away here?
Something that I did not plan. It just happened accidentally. I am trimming the hydrangea.
Okay.
It's too thick.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just getting rid of extra leaves so that the flowers.
Extra leaves. That's a deep dive there you're doing.
Branches.
What about these little ones? I see that you trimmed these little green ones.
These are, I planted them.
Looks really good.
Those bigger ones I planted 2 years ago, and the little ones I planted this year.
So these ones 2 years ago, and these ones this year?
No, last year.
Oh, last year.
Last year.
Okay, wow.
Eventually, they're supposed to
come together, grow into each other.
It will be a little hedge.
Cool. A hedge, and then on the other side is hostas.
And on the other side, hostas, yeah.
Cool. All right, well, I'll let you get back to work.
I see you're hot.
Oh, I'm totally hot. What Vika means by hot is this is not rain. This is sweat here. I mean, look at this. Look at this. It's like the humidity right now. Oh, my God. Lucky that we have a little bit of a wind, kind of every minute or two. Kind of cools things off. Otherwise, I'm just sweating buckets here. But I am progressing. Hey, let me show you how much I've completed already. Here it is. So you can see where the start is right here. So I've covered this up. This is with just the first layer and packed it down. So I got up to this corner and I still gotta go down that way. But I'm running out of area. So let's take a look over here. So we got new grass space created right over here. Okay, so we got about, what is it, 6 feet by 10 feet. Little squared area. So I got to take off that berm right over there. And I can still take that out, but I have to scrape the top off. And definitely not going to cover this area right here. I don't think so. Might get maybe about a quarter of the way down, maybe a third. Anyways, it's looks like it's gonna continue on tomorrow or the next day that I come here.
Облачно, временами дождь, ветер южный, умеренный, ближайшей ночью, плюс 21, с грозой. Нужно японское масло.
So while I was taking a break, I was listening to the radio, and the weather forecast for tomorrow is possible rain showers. And let's take a look at the sky. I don't know, it looks kind of, I think the rain is coming in. So what does that mean? Whatever I get done today, tomorrow I might not be able to make it here because I'm not going to work in the rain. I might just take a day off and, I don't know, do some shopping or, I don't know, watch some YouTube. Actually, you know what? Right now, I could feel a little bit of the mist coming down. So who knows? I might even be shutting her down pretty early today. All right, break time over. I got to see how much I can get done before taking off or before the rain starts and drives me out of the yard. All right, back to work. Okay, I am done for today. I'm going to turn the camera around. I'm going to show you what I did. So I'm starting off over here, and I created a little bit more lawn space. May look like nothing, but eventually it's going to be much bigger. So I had to scratch first I had to take the grass out, then I had to scratch everything off, and then I was using the dirt to fill in my drainage ditch. Now let's go to the drainage ditch here. Okay, so I started off earlier today by laying the fabric. So I laid it. I brought the cheb in, the drain rock, filled it in, and folded it, and weighed it down with the bricks, and started to haul in the first layer of dirt. So there'll still be a second layer, and it'll be nicely done, and it'll be flush end to end. And that's it. That's all that I was able to do today. I don't know, it doesn't seem like much, but at the same time, it is progress. So I wasn't sitting around. Well, looks like we caught up to Vika here, and looks like you are doing some sort of transplanting. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, my last petunias and alyssum.
Okay.
Big white flowers and small white flowers.
Hey, do you know the weather forecast for tomorrow's rain? That's what it was on the radio. Yeah, so we might come out here tomorrow, we might not. I don't know. We'll see. Oh well. Guess we better start cleaning up and get going home soon.
Yeah, I need to go to work, bring the papers.
Okay, I got everything all put away and ready to go home. All right, it looks like we beat the rain probably by about 20 or 30 minutes. I could see there's kind of a white cloud forming on that side of the valley over there. Looks like a rain cloud. So, good timing. That's it. Got to go home. Check this out. I'm getting sunburnt. All right. I don't know. Am I going to be a lobster tonight? I don't know. Even though the sun is not shining, I'm still getting burnt, and it's so humid. So, whatever. It is what it is, and you got to do what you got to do. All right. If you like this video, leave a comment. Anything positive to say, that'd be great. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. It's free. If you like the video, smash the like button. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Take care. Пока-пока.